All right, everybody. Guess what? We are here. I don't know what number show it should be, but it doesn't matter. It's a companion slash reaction show of Red Bull Imagination numero quattro.
Can you uh
Was that
translate that for me? Four?
number
Is
four?
that four?
Point
Quattro?
oh. It's they do the point oh, but it's like
I don't
if
see the
you
point one either.
exactly if we never do point anything else, then we could just say four, right?
Yeah, done.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
Technically, if they were smart, they could have said this was 4.3 because they've already done two episodes up until now.
Oh
So
shit.
they could have been smart on that and went 4.3, but they
Opportunity
blew it.
missed.
Blew it.
It happens.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
all right, so did you watch MX of Nations?
I haven't.
Do
No,
you know
we
who won
were
at
out
least?
yesterday, and then I had a little too many schnapps last night, and
They didn't
I've
show it
been.
on the TV in Germany?
They may have, but
Oh.
I was looking at the end of a schnapps glass, and I didn't see anything.
Got it.
So missed everything.
Well,
Nah.
your countryman, Ken Roxon, went 2-3, 3-2 for the overall.
All right.
But uh, Jet France won the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that part, and
and
I just kind of let that part go.
yeah, and Jet is the only one that really cut through the traffic. I would say he came from like eighth or ninth or something to win the one moto.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
I was just glad, like I did have a friend here in Germany who was texting me and he sent through some results as it was happening. And I was just like, well, as long as Australia's in front of Germany, that's kind of all I was going for. And they're in front of America. So there you go.
hey, we sent the most patriotic, not necessarily the fastest.
Man, you send over bloody Plessinger and that's where you're going.
You know,
Yeah.
he's a very, they were way off subject here, but he's a very hot and cold. Like, he has days that he's on fire. I had somebody say to me the other day, they were like, oh man, hopefully it rains for Plessinger. I go, not against Europeans.
Yeah.
Like, that works here, but that is null
Yeah.
once we go to Europe, son.
That is so damn true. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Oh, he's
Oh,
just better than other Americans at the mud, not than everyone.
not everyone. Yeah, but I mean, it looked good from the pictures and a little bit of video I saw. It looked awesome there.
Yo,
So
it was
I need to sit down and watch it.
packed.
Oh,
Packed,
yeah.
like the whole place. I don't know. There had to have been 100,000 people there. It
I
was,
saw something that was written that was 100.
I bet you, because it was like there wasn't any room on the whole one hillside, and it was like most of the track.
Man, that's cool though.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's
super
good
cool.
to hear that it's things are coming on back.
I would love to go to a motocross of nations in Europe one year. I feel like
Yeah.
the U.S. cool, whatever, but we go to a national basically every year.
Yeah.
But I think going to somewhere like in Italy or France or something like that would be friggin' awesome.
Yeah, I was hoping to be there, but the planets didn't align, and there was a small miscommunication, and I was on the sidelines. So yeah, I was hoping to be there and watch it all, and carrying on with all the guys at the monster show, but no, I was sitting at home drinking schnapps.
There you go. Sounds like you had an all right replacement plan.
I
So,
was fine. I handled it.
all right.
But
Are you
yeah, I mean,
lined up? So what we're gonna do, everybody, we got the Red Bull Imagination number four, full show, team contests, whips, speed, and big air. That's what the title of this is. So, and we're just gonna start right from the very beginning, and you guys can watch along with us. You
all
ready?
right. You gonna count us in on this one?
Yep. From we're gonna go on zero or on one.
What? Always on one.
I always forget. Okay, we're gonna
Always
go
on
on
one.
one. I'm gonna go from four. Give us enough time. Four.
Oh, this is Red Bull Imagination 4.
Oh shit! This could get long if they keep doing it. But we're gonna start at four. All right, four, three, two, one.
There we go. Fort
90
Scott,
minutes south of
Kansas.
Arrowhead
Nice.
Stadium lies the great rural community of Fort Scott, Kansas, also home to Red Bull Imagination.
To the imagination. I don't know how much we'll get in trouble for sound. Red Bull's
Are we
very
going to get in trouble for saying things
mad.
or get in
No,
trouble
no,
for
no, for
streaming
playing
the
their
that's
sound.
been streamed here?
No. I don't it's just us and then they can watch with us, so I'm not that. But sometimes the sound is what gets you.
Yeah. So have you got the sound on here then for
Just a teeny bit cuz it's coming through my headphones, otherwise I can't hear anything, but um it's very very low.
yeah.
Jesus.
So I did notice, and I'm hearing just a little tiny bit, that is Sal Masekela
Yeah.
having a bit of chat in the background. He's back. He's back everywhere. X Games here as well.
But he's now Salama.
Oh,
That's
not
his full
Sal.
name, okay? No, no, no.
Oh.
See? He gentrified it for us for years and called himself Sal.
All right. We've all right. My name is Steven. Just remember that.
All right. Very, very good. Uh, so they said they changed some stuff. You know, obviously without being there, it's really hard to be like, this is different or whatever. But some of the main jumps there look kind of the same as they were, similar.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Some of the big ones look like they're still there,
Yeah.
but I think they changed up K-Dub's Kingdom or something.
Yeah, exactly. They said they moved it across the street or something. The fire break, whatever it was. Uh,
Yeah, that's it.
so they're doing teams this year, and then they have yikes, and then they have so they're gonna do a draft or whatever and pull people to ride the different events against
Yeah,
each
I was
other.
actually quite happy with that.
Yeah,
Like Team Matto, Team Twitch, they do their draft in front of the guys as well. So yeah, I did see Patrick Evans in episode 2. He's like, "Oh, I want to be on Team Twitch," and Matto grabbed him. So I'm like, "Ooh."
yeah. Apparently, from what I heard, they basically all probably ride together normally.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it'd be a big issue there, of course. But I think if you know if you're going to be on Team Matto and he has a Red Bull hat and Team Twitch has a Monster hat, you'd probably want to be on that Red Bull one.
I never thought about that. Look at him, he's even flaunting the Red Bull.
I'm just saying. Isn't that the start of a bloody conspiracy theory? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Oh, that jump from Tyler?
yeah.
Ah, I
That's
mean,
like
if
they
you
moved the big one from last year and like kind of made that one, and it's in a rhythm, or there's a
oh, did
setup
they?
jump at least, I guess. Because I haven't seen them going for that other big one across the.
That gnarly thing?
Yeah, but this one
Maybe
seems bigger, I think.
maybe they were smart and removed it.
Not really, because this one is at least the same size or bigger, and it's like not a table. Like the one last year was kind of a table.
Oh, and what we're watching is
Yep, McNarls.
McNal's
And
going
he
down. And like,
just barely came up short.
yeah,
Like he just caught the knuckle. That wasn't even. He was like 5 feet more, and he would have been
yeah,
fine.
yeah, caught a very rounded knuckle too by the look of it.
Yeah, looks like
Like
you
he
should have been fine.
And I read that he broke his pelvis and femur.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah. I
So
mean,
that
once you come
sucks. Like
off
that would have
going that fast to the bottom of the landing, like
yeah.
you're in trouble.
you just coming up short and front flipping it. Like that's just horrible.
Yeah.
Like
But it just, like I said, it just did not look like he should have been fine. That was weird.
all right, so did you watch this part where they chose their teams and then they came up with some stupid thing to say, because McNiles was on
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Team Twitch and
yeah,
they
I
wanted
did
to
see.
level things out.
That was on the
Uh,
second one, right? They
exactly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
And I
and
was
then they're
like,
like,
come
"Well,
on.
actually, I won the coin toss and you went
Yeah.
first, so then they got to steal somebody off of the other team."
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'll go along with your story.
But the Red Bull team gave somebody up to the monster team, so I don't know about your conspiracy theory.
True. No, wait. Wait. Is it that way? Oh, maybe I got it wrong. I'm starting over. uh,
Yeah, who?
oh, whoa. What's his name? Steve Hogelstein?
Yeah,
Hogelstein? How do you guys say it?
Hogglestein.
Head judge. That was interesting.
He's a free ride guy.
And I noticed, I think Vicky and Tom would be the Tom Parsons
Mm-hmm.
are the only two who have been at every event. I guess as wait, was Tyler at every event or did
He
he
had to have
crash
been.
out of one?
Maybe.
I guess he was at all of them.
He was definitely
But
there.
anyway, yeah.
Okay, so what this is the whip contest?
Oh no, most creative line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how many competitions are there? Four.
Well,
Most creative line, speed and style, big dogs, best whip. And team jam five.
nice. Well, this seems like a fun contest. I would like this one, although the jumps are still really big. But
The jumps are big, but they look manageable.
yeah,
These ones I'd be quite happy to get along with. But yeah, it looks like she's taken different lines getting around. Obviously, about to go jump over the trees. See grab
nice.
Indy. Oh,
I'll,
they've changed this up.
yeah,
They've
I'll give her.
changed.
I'll give her a helicopter on that one.
Oh, that's cool. Jumping through the shipping container that they've got
Yeah,
jacked up on the
that's
back of the
what
tip
goes
truck.
to that big jump.
Exactly. So she's ditched the big jump and now she's looking for something else to hit.
But did
What's
you
he
see?
transferring? Oh,
Oh, that was awesome. Did
nice.
you see that they added a board up onto the top of the shipping container just now?
Did they? No, I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
It's a little ramp, and I would guess, this is a total guess, um, Cole, Denny, is always building
Ah.
sketchy ass shit and riding on top of
Ah.
stuff. My guess is Cole Denny rides the top of that shipping container.
Okay, I'm digging that. I can get on board. Man, this is a sick line, like for the
Yeah.
creative line. Like she's hipped everything. She's looking for transfers,
Yeah, that
big
one
jumps.
transfer was dope.
Yeah.
And that was a big old whip.
Yeah. Damn, like that was a good run from Vicky.
Yeah. She's
All right.
badass, dude.
Oh, so she's up against Cole for the most creative line?
I told you. Listen,
I,
I
I
swear
thought
I've
you just
not
meant
watched
for
any of
whatever
this.
he was doing, like whatever run. I didn't know he was coming up next. I didn't read the press release.
I didn't either. That was just a guess. As soon as I saw some sketchy apparatus on the course that I hadn't seen the previous 3 days, I'm like, Cole's definitely
Okay.
got something up his sleeve.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah, that wall ride.
You gotta be leaned in.
Yeah, you can't go hitting
See
those
that
things
thing
just
onto the
standing up
top?
straight. Ah, that is some sketchy looking shit. That is a Cole Denny. Maybe. Oh,
Yo,
brilliant.
right off of the bat. Awesome.
Split,
Little transfer
transfer.
into a berm thingy. Another little transfer
Oh,
to the wall
oh.
ride. I like it.
Okay, I'm digging this. This is cool. Fun box, wheelie.
Dude, he's a very like technical rider. The sketchy ass shit he jumps in his yard and stuff, and it's all tight and like
Well, I don't see a house here for him to jump off of
he would
with a
jump it if there
three-wheeler.
was.
Oh, Superman seat grab hanging off the back. Oh,
Nice.
coming up
Here we
short.
go.
So
He's
he could nose
slowing down
wheelie.
so he can hit his sketchy contraption.
So is this? Oh yeah, this is the start of his sketchy setup. Yep, right. Ah,
Whoa! Oh, we
nice.
almost
A little
ah.
bit short.
You know, you're not going to get the same amount of forward momentum to try to click that big one after. That was nice, little wheel
That
tap.
was cool.
He's definitely going to win this.
Fuck yeah. I'm digging this. I love watching his videos he puts up. Stuff that
Whoa,
oh,
no! Oh,
that was a
fuck.
huge crash.
Huge crash. That was like the gnarliest knuckle on the course. You see how tight that thing was?
But
Oh, sick. I
he
didn't see
put
that
for
before.
a round bail.
Oh,
my
man.
God. Oh, he's still standing.
He's like a little kid.
God damn.
Said he knocked the filling out. Shout out to Kevin Kelly, this announcer. He's like the funniest motocross announcer, period. I don't know why
sorry,
he
we don't
doesn't.
have it turned up on full blast then.
It doesn't seem like he's doing much talking at the moment, but
No. Yeah, that is true. Like, I was watching all those videos at the start, and he was already walking around with like a brace around his leg.
yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Team Twitch took the win. So I guess that's Vicky took the win on that one.
Just because he crashed, I still think even just cut it off there. He still had a more creative run.
I think I'm guessing Vicky was on
We
Twitch's
didn't
thing,
do
right?
our research well enough in the beginning.
Yeah, Cole Denny was on Team Maddo. So yeah, so they
I can't
gypped
believe that.
him. Yeah, I would say that was awesome. Like Vicky's run was sick, but I love
Not
watching
as
Cole come up with
creative.
dumb stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Foot plant.
exactly.
What else did he do? Top of the box. I mean, it was creative line. So even if you fell, if he had fallen right off of the bat, I would agree. But he was
Yeah,
far enough into the run that we saw that he did a bunch of super cool
yeah,
stuff.
and like that foot plant over the round bale just for a laugh because I saw him do something on that first angle and it didn't make much
Yeah.
sense. But now seeing on a different angle, you're like, oh right, okay, this is cool.
Yeah. Little seat bounce, foot plant, wall ride, top of the shipping container. I say that's should have won.
All right, so now it's what's this speed and style? So Patrick Evans on Team
Versus,
Maddo
yeah, Hill.
up against who's this? Josh Hill, is it?
Yep.
God damn. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah. But I believe Patrick Evans, he was a Supercross kid, and he just
Yeah.
recently switched. So
He's got the skills, for sure.
he's got the skills. If anybody there, I don't know. I heard him joking, I guess, because Parsons was like, "Oh, I did a way faster time."
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But Tom's no slouch on any
No.
type of track either. He's pretty friggin' fast.
Oh yeah. I saw Ronnie Feist there, so he's one of the judges as well.
He's the only one that
Oh,
doesn't he live in Kansas? He lives in
does he?
Missouri. He lives in Missouri, I think.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Missouri. Huh.
Misery, exactly.
All right, so this is speed and style. So one rider from each team again. Same procedure. It's not like
Same thing.
a couple of guys are going in. It's just one rider from each.
Maybe if
So
we
what are we
were
going to do? Are they just going to do like a go together at the same time, or they go
nope
individual?
individual
Oh, individual.
timed, but it's like we probably should have listened. How much is a trick worth?
Oh,
Like
did they
he's
tell
gonna.
us that? Damn. This is
Like
what happens when we haven't even watched it before it starts. Oh
yeah,
wait, we're in. They've started. I didn't see the gate drop, but here we go.
woo,
Flips. That's tough to do a flip in speed and style and then do it off a dirt lip as well. Oh,
yeah.
nice. This is a sick track.
And apparently he's only started flipping like a week ago.
What? First flip to dirt a week ago
Yeah,
off a ramp, and then he goes and does it off a dirt hit?
I guess.
What
I
the
mean,
hell?
maybe he went and flipped dirt too. I don't know, but like they said, he just barely started. He's doing a lot of hanging his back wheel up, which is definitely going
Yeah,
to hurt his time here. But
I imagine it would hurt style as well if you're swapping off
yeah,
the
it's true.
back of every
Well, I
rim.
mean, it didn't hurt that.
Didn't hurt that, and that was a nice knack.
Exactly.
So 1 minute down.
But again, he's doing big old knacks, big
Just
old
caught the
whips,
edge of that landing too.
and a backflip. So,
Yeah.
how
So
much
what was that?
does Josh need to beat him by to make up the
Hmm.
difference in those tricks?
So 109.
Woo!
What was Parsons saying? He was doing like 103s or 106s
Four.
or something?
104, he said. He
Oh,
knows
Josh
he's
has
like,
called it. He's like, it wasn't the biggest whip.
well, he's like, that's all I can talk shit on, so hopefully they dock him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so now this is kind of up to Josh to just basically he's going to have to put the hammer down and get the speed.
Yeah.
All right, so just a bit of a straight jump where Patrick flipped. Looking smoother over the jump, so he's obviously going for time. He's not
Yeah.
really stressed about any tricks yet. All right, this should be coming into a bit of a trick jump or a whip jump. Not too
No.
much. No,
He's
he's going
just
for
going
speed.
full speed. There
Yeah,
you go.
this is full speed. A little bit of a pancake in the morning there, but he's not coming up short on any jumps.
No.
All right, so yeah, he's pretty full gas coming over for the big jumps now. Yeah, there's no tricks there, no whips.
I mean, I don't think he really does
he's cut
tricks.
that corner big time because he doesn't actually need that extra speed
Yeah.
to jump over the tree line. What? He was still 109? Well, then that has to go to Patrick Evans.
Yeah.
That has to. I'm actually really surprised he looked really smooth riding then. So Patrick with tricks and a flip,
Is faster.
same time.
Oh, yeah, same time. But so, obviously going faster. Or maybe that helped him go faster. Maybe you go faster when you do a
When you do a backflip,
backflip.
you cut some, you scrub some airtime out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Travis won that speed and start. No, what was it?
Straight
Red
rhythm.
Bull Straight rhythm. That's it.
On the 500.
Exactly.
I'm
You know,
surprised. I'm surprised he didn't blow his wrists out going that flat. He flipped that thing and was like 15 feet past any bit of landing.
Yeah, 15 feet past the bottom. Exactly. Like that was way out. All right. So what's this one? This is the big dogs. All right.
Josh Hill's not in the big dogs. Oh, you got Berman. Oh, and Van Stippen. Is that the or Parsons?
Berriman for Team Maddo. Yeah, Van Stippen for Team Twitch. All right. So what do they need to do? They basically just go for the biggest jump. Is that the idea of this one?
I guess.
Speaking of the big dog, Robbie Madison, the man with more records to his name than anybody else in long distance jumping, I guess. So
Bro, what
Matt,
about Doug
Matto will
Danger?
be.
Don't fuck with Doug Danger. No,
Ooh, maybe.
no I don't know. I'm just joking.
So
I
yeah,
s-
Matto will be wanting to get a win for this one. Like this is his cup of tea right now, or his can of Red Bull. I don't know.
it's true. Just straight, huge jump. Yeah.
I mean, like
So,
you look at that jump over the tree line. That's pretty damn poppy,
yeah.
no matter what.
But that's just standard. That's a
Yeah,
standard jump
exactly.
on this
That is a
course.
standard jump here. But when you see that side angle, you're like, that's steep as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big jump. I think I heard somebody say that one was really poppy.
So there you go. Julian Van Stippen was third at Imagination last year.
with his fellow riders singing.
I
But
forgot that.
remember, he crashed early on or something, and then
Crashed his brains out in training, I
yeah,
think, and then still came out and picked up third. So yeah, now he's up against the boss, the man who started it all here, Tyler Berriman.
and
So
listen, Tyler, like you can say whatever you want that him making the contest, blah blah blah, but every year he shows up and puts it down. So like,
oh,
it's not just the fact of he designs the contest. He is friggin' gnarly.
that's it. Big flip. So I wonder if he's choosing which jumps to hit at a certain time. Like I'm just gonna say these are the biggest ones I want to hit. All right,
Here's the
straight
big
through the
one right
shipping
here.
container. This is the biggest one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, seat grab
200
Indy.
foot,
Yep,
200 foot
that
Indian
is
air.
that is a massive jump. Just to jump the damn thing
Yeah,
is impressive. That jump there was steep.
yeah.
That was surprising. I did not expect to see that
Um,
actually. The return jump.
yeah, it looked like just a little side nib, and then he
Yeah,
hit it, and
just
you're like, whoa, that's a proper jump itself.
yeah, it looked like just a bit of a transfer or something on the return.
I wonder how many jumps, if you get like a specific number of jumps.
And I wonder if there's a specific amount of time because you can see he's sitting there kind of getting a bit of a deep breath.
Well, they said there was no time limit, I heard, but that's why I'm like, maybe
Okay.
it's a number of.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's going for the
Nice.
big jump, 200-foot double hard. So the trick kid going for it. That'll be the big thing. Like Julian's got tricks, whereas Tyler not so much.
Right. Not something like that. I think he can do a knack or something.
Yeah, and he flipped that big dirt jump right at the start.
But that
Man,
said, he
that's
only hit a couple.
suspension. Yeah, that suspension's doing
Oh
some work
shit,
there
he
on
went
that
double
big jump.
back. Did he double straight back or did he walk?
I think he walked.
That's what I thought. The first one, and then the second one, the shot looked like he doubled back, which on the jump that big,
No,
dude,
yeah, that would be
is
gnarly if he
scary.
doubled back. But then, hey, Mike Mason.
I
I
know,
mean,
listen. But, like, have you tricked anything, like, real big, like close to 100 or
yeah,
whatever?
200. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
It's
serious.
no, serious. Yeah,
Oh,
no, no.
okay. You have to, like,
Yeah,
jump yourself forward
yeah,
to,
exactly.
like,
You got to
keep
jump
up with your
forward.
motorcycle.
Exactly. It is hard because that wind is pushing against you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a different line from Tyler.
There you go. That's the
Over
big
that.
one.
Holy crap.
He's like, I don't need a whip because this thing is so big.
Was that the one that McNally crashed?
Maybe.
Nice knack coming
Yeah.
back over the trees. All right, so that's one jump that Julian Van Stippen did not jump. So that there is already a big plus on Tyler's side.
He's
I
looking
haven't
at.
seen anybody else jump that jump yet.
Yeah.
So where's he going? He's going back for that same one that he
Yeah.
just started on, I think.
Whoa.
Oh no,
Is that not the same?
that was a different jump.
Is it it's the same face to a
It's
different landing?
exactly same face, but not going through the shipping container, and he kind of took off from the side of the jump.
I guess
Getting a couple of
everybody's.
high fives on the way back.
It's like they brought
Yeah,
Jason Wygant out to announce this too. Like
yeah.
he's already announcing everything, guys.
The dude's doing everything. There's like we just need as much Racer X as we can get here.
Yeah.
All right,
Here
now
we
he's
go.
going through that shipping container with the drone.
Oof.
Oh,
That's a gnarly
all
trick
right.
on
So
a
that's
jump
what it
like
was.
that.
So on the one before, he jumped off to the side of the
Yeah.
face, but jumped to the left-hand side. That one he goes straight and to the landing on the right. I really need to sit down and actually, like, if I had a map in front of me right now to figure
Yeah.
out where the hell they are on this course, this is so big. And I imagine you would get lost pretty quickly when you're riding around.
100%.
Yeah, that was a nice knack. Nice turn up. All right, so who took the win on that one? Did Berriman take the win? Yeah, okay. So
Yep.
Berriman got the win on that one. I guess it was the mixing up the different lines, the different jumps.
The transfer deal. I wish
Yeah,
they at
Julian.
least were like, we think we gave it to Tyler because of this or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little bit of insight. It's just like they barely even tell you and they're just like next thing.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, straight in.
They
And
got
this
the
is what you were
helmet.
saying.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, that's it. This is what you were saying at the start, though, that I guess maybe at the end of it all, they will cut this up pretty quickly and go, okay,
Yeah.
here's this full, this is the full episode that we're watching right now, 47 minutes, but each section's what, 8, 9 minutes maybe?
Yeah, exactly. 6, 18, 20, 8. Yeah, I mean, they're all like under 10 minutes, really.
There we go. Big Tom Parsons, the old man. This is going to be sick. So, Julian's got an X Games gold medal. Tom
Woohoo!
Parsons has
Fuck.
got an X Games gold medal in Best Whip. Has
And
Berriman got one?
I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be on some big dogs.
Yeah.
So we know, we know all 4 of these guys can whip the hell out of big ass dirt jumps.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so Patrick Evans is on Team Maddo. So I'm going to guess then, looking at this, a couple of these guys will be doing the run, like for each team.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're like going to cut it all down. Oh, nice.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
See him
Whip
stretch.
one way, whip the other.
Yeah. You see him struggle to get that second one back. He was fighting it back.
Man. So that's 3 jumps in a row. And he went oppo or regular and then opposite one way.
And then flat. Turn down opposite, flat whip.
and then he had that one coming back as well. So Patrick, I mean, the dude can whip, and he rides a lot in. He like rides a lot of free ride, so this is where he's on it.
Yeah. So
Guillaume, ooh,
I said a long time ago, I was like, in an interview 20 years ago, they were like, "What way do you see, freestyle going?" And I was like, "Big ass skate parks for dirt bikes," and I was
yeah,
wrong until now.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You were just 20 years ahead of everyone. Oh, okay. So that was a setup jump from Guillaume.
So
Nice
everybody gets to do
whip.
this one? I'm confused.
Oh,
Only problem is, and I realize this section is turning that way. They were all the same
yeah,
way.
yeah,
And that one's the same way as well.
yeah. So if you don't like whipping in that direction, you're gonna struggle
Yeah.
because those three jumps in that line were all turning to the right.
But Patrick did get an opposite whip
He,
in
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
It was, you could tell it was a little bit like he had to fight it. At the end, he had to like fight it back because he was pointed so far the opposite way
yeah,
because the whole
exactly.
thing was turning.
Wait, was that first one from Tom in the run? Or
I don't know.
that was him just getting even to the course.
Yeah.
He's just going to throw out a bigger whip than I've ever done.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Woo!
God, that's why Tom Parsons is one of the best free riders.
Moto whip, turn down, moto whip.
Oh, so I'm guessing then they have this one jump on the
For
return.
the
So they've got the
opposite.
three in a line.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give this at the moment. Tom's winning for me, but I did like Patrick, but I think
Yeah.
Tom's got it.
I think the Patrick opposite whip in the way, the line turning right and him whipping opposite, kind
Mm,
of, I don't know, that does something for me. Just
yeah,
because you know how difficult that would have to
exactly.
be.
So hang on.
Everybody gets to do
They
this one.
that was three riders from Team Maddo, I think. Ah, okay. So they've shown three riders from Team Maddo. Maybe they're going to like drop someone off of that team or two, and then I guess no. Hang on. Yeah, Patrick's on Team Maddo, not on Twitch.
Yeah, because he was helping Dresser and then Evans helped him, and Twitch here is like, oh, thanks to the other
Yeah.
team for the info. I do have to say, for being like who he is, Twitch is always super cool and just like
Yeah,
happy and nice to everyone. It doesn't matter, which is nice to see.
exactly. And he's an OG. Oh,
Ooh.
nice whip there from
Holy
Christian.
smokes. There you
But
go, Oppo. Yeah, that was close to the edge right there.
not as big though.
No.
I'm actually surprised. I keep forgetting that he's so young. He's only 21.
Yeah. I think he's a Florida kid or something. Because I think Tom kind of introduced him to the scene.
Because I think the first time we saw him on the big stage was X Games. Was it X Games or was it this one?
No, I think it was X Games.
Yeah.
Um, I think for Whip or something.
Yeah.
But he just didn't look that comfortable,
No,
honestly.
that probably the best one was his first. But then
Yeah.
he kind of landed a bit crossed up and then it
Oh
just
yeah, that's true. Scare the shit
threw
out of
everything out.
yourself.
Like it looked good. And then he landed crossed up and then it was all out the window.
Well, and he was like a foot and a half from the edge of the jump as well.
Yeah. All right. Time for Berriman.
Let's see if he can oppo whip in the turn section. Whoa. It was kind of weird. The bike like followed him.
Oh, nice turn
That's a
down.
nice one. That first one was weird. The bike like followed him
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, like a little bit of an in-swinger somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
All
I
right.
almost think there's a weird spot in that. Woo! There you go. I almost think there's a bit weird spot in that face because somebody else caught it and went like.
Exactly.
Could Julie, the newest member of Team Twitch, renowned for his wits, be the one to disrupt?
Right, because if Dresser caught that same thing, it would have done
Could
same
have done, yeah,
issue
like
and
where it
thrown
like
him in.
drifted across. He was looking good, and then it just all kind of went,
Yeah.
yeah, a bit squirrely. All right, Julian Van Stippen.
Whipping the setup.
Oh,
Woo!
nice turn up.
There you go.
Oh,
Holy shit.
holy jeebus. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Parsons to win.
That's hard to deal with.
That was like the smallest whip he did,
Yeah.
and it was still pretty good.
Still
Nah,
pretty good.
it was definitely those first three though in that straight
Yes.
line. Damn.
They looked when you're watching it, you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you see whips, you know, oh, yeah, the dude's in control. Obviously Van Stippen's in control, but
Yeah.
that was big.
Well, you're just like, which
They
way
were-
is he pointed? Like, what is going on with this? That's the ones that you're like, holy shit. Like, you're never getting that back. Oh, we got it
That's
back.
it.
Julian Van Stippen and Christian Dresser.
Ah, Tyler and Guillaume were knocked out. Okay, so now it's down to the four, so two riders.
Dresser beat Tyler.
Huh?
Yes, you heard me correctly.
That. All right. Oh my
Holy
God,
shit.
Patrick Evans.
I'm glad they changed. Holy
Holy
shit.
crap.
He just warmed up first round, apparently.
Oh my God, is that Tyler there just like
Yeah.
hands in the air?
Just like, what the fuck?
That was huge. Oh my
God,
God.
dude.
Okay, I'm glad they've changed video angle. Camera angle.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you would have. I think that first one would have. That whole
Probably would've
run
looked
was
the
either
same.
way more impressive or that other angle is shit.
Yeah. Exactly, because that looked awesome. Man, okay, so before I was thinking Tom, before Julian came out, then for me, in the whole first run, I would say Julian took the win.
Yes.
Tom second. Now, after watching Patrick just shred that, this is going to be tough.
Nice.
Oh. Well, it's big. It's big, but it's not as out there as Patrick so far.
They
I
also
think.
switched back to the stupid angle
The
as well.
shit angle, yeah.
Oh, you didn't get under that one.
No.
Definitely that run versus Patrick's are going to have to go Patrick as much as I love
Yeah.
Tom.
Yep, exactly. Patrick's got that one. That was really good.
Yeah, he definitely slid off of that one. Didn't get it to pop.
Yeah.
Still very amazed that Dresser beat Bierman.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Does not make any sense.
Oh,
Maybe they're.
that second jump looked a lot better, but then he.
But he
went
did the
deep
same
and
thing in
blew
the
it.
first one. I think maybe they are giving the bonus for the opposite whip in the turning section.
Yeah. And I wonder, is it one best whip or is it like the whole thing?
I would imagine it's the whole thing.
I would hope so.
Otherwise, why have a
Yeah, it has to
section.
be. Because like I'm just thinking like normally at a best whip comp, it's always just like the one best whip, whereas
Yeah,
this
exactly.
has to be the whole thing.
Like overall impression of
Exactly.
whips.
How oh
Nice.
that is huge from Julian on the first. That
Woo!
second one was
Holy
big.
Go the other way. No, see, I wish he would go the other way.
If he exactly on that third one, if he went the other way,
Yeah.
I don't know how this goes. I don't know who wins, but
See, now this is the other side.
yeah.
And that was huge. If he could have done that in the first rhythm
Yeah.
on one of those.
All right, so that must be yeah, Patrick Evans versus Julian Van Stippen.
Oh, yeah.
Now, funnily enough, actually, I'm heading down to King of the Whip in South Africa again next month.
Well,
And
get
Patrick
Patrick
Evans was
Evans in.
supposed to be there
Oh, really?
last year when Julian won the competition. Patrick was actually supposed to be there. Something happened like a few days before, and he didn't make it.
I
So
will say this, though. I think he's, like, just, not saying he wasn't good before, but I think he's just, like, made a bunch of
yeah,
progress here recently because he's, like, way gnarlier than he was last year, I feel like.
yeah, that's what I would say the same. Like I either didn't see it from him before because I've never actually met the dude, just watching Instagram and everything,
Yeah.
but everything I've seen this year, I'm just like that this dude's ripping.
Yeah, like before I even classified him as a while we were doing X Games, I classified him as a free
That's
ride
right.
kid, and then I saw
Yeah.
him do some tricks. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, that first one is massive.
Oh, there you
The
go.
second one, I would say Julian does it bigger off that one.
Woo!
And I would say that's better than Julian, than what we've seen.
Yeah,
So the first one and the third one,
I agree.
I would go Patrick. Maybe even that fourth one. So Julian's going to have to, I would say, out of the four jumps that we've seen, or the four different jump lines, or, you know, Patrick's probably got 2 or 3 out of 4 over Julian.
I would agree with that.
But that second one in the middle, Julian has kicked everyone's ass on that. So this is going to be interesting.
How it's funny. They're like American and international version of each other.
Yeah, basically.
Woo!
Ooh, nice turn up.
Oh!
Yeah, that's where Julian
There you go.
takes it. That's the second jump. Third jump, turn down. Oh, this is tough, man. Like, one more to go.
Man, they're very similar.
Oh, he nearly missed that whole landing.
Yeah.
Like, he landed probably actually like 3 inches off the actual landing.
Yeah, luckily it was like still tapered because there was a landing, jump going to the
Yeah.
other side there or something.
So, who won? Who who won that?
They like
didn't
to
put
do
up the
this.
helmets. That is what the hell's going on here? Do we need to stop talking and actually listen, or I'm gonna read some results here. Whoa, it was Patrick Evans. He won Best Whip. Patrick Evans won that.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'd agree with that one. That was sick.
What? This is really like they really have this whole thing. You can tell it's honestly for content, right? Because they've
this
had contests there, but they're like just like so and so won.
Yeah, it does not even really matter.
They don't even do like a little present. Hey, so and so won. Here's a cool
Yeah.
little imagination helmet thing.
No, this is the way to go, I guess. Let's just watch Red Bull. If they've decided this is how content must be done.
Yeah.
All right, so what's this? This is the team.
This is the team jam.
All right.
So I'm sure they're going to go around and then they're going to start trying to cross.
Disjointed there on different portions of the course. That's what the judges will be looking for.
Oh yeah, all right. So they're gonna. This is kind of like a synchro competition, I'm
Kind
guessing.
of,
Or,
yeah, exactly.
you know, four guys out there just shredding, just riding, having
Yeah.
fun with your buddies. Like that's actually really cool to see. It all looks very chaotic right now. Um, I don't know how you would judge this because right now it doesn't look
I guess we're
overly
going to have to see
great
what
for
the other
judging.
team does.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just looks like they're just riding and having fun with their friends. I don't see much in that like I don't know how I would judge that. Let's see what the yeah, exactly. Let's see what the next team does.
Yeah, if
And
the
then
next
I'll
team
know.
coordinates better, then we can be like, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's Team Maddo and
What is Maddo doing out there in sneakers?
Robbie Madison himself
Oh.
having to fill in for Cole Denny.
Wait.
Now this is what I like. You see that they're not in the same sectors.
I was going to
Did
say,
they
is he
just say
jumping stuff?
Maddo?
Got the burner
Yeah. No, he's just sitting there.
over the
Oh, he's just sitting on top of that fast house bridge.
plus you got the style.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Holy
That-
flat.
Where
Yikes.
was that one from Tyler in the whip competition? That would have kept him in there. And that one.
That's Parsons.
Oh, was that? Oh, well, there you
Yeah.
go. It was Parsons. There you
Yeah.
go. That's why it looked
I
like
still, I
Parsons.
would have to watch Tyler's run again in the whip contest because I still feel like he did a good whip. Like,
Oh man, Tyler with that big jump over Maddo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. But this looks so chaotic. But then that is sick with the two big
Yeah.
jumps.
so I would give it to these guys just because it's at least crossing more versus
Crossing
just doing like a
over-
train.
Yeah.
Showmanship. The judges had to take into account the apparent lack of preparation and choreography and handed the win to Team Twitch.
What?
However, as the scores were tallied in the final decision,
We've been wrong the whole time.
Patrick Evans earned the win in Best Whip, which secured the overall victory for Team Maddo. Yet in the end,
Here you go. They waited till the end to announce that he won.
Is that because they just had to make sure there was enough helmets to go Maddo's way for Red Bull to take the win? Or-
This is the vision that I see and the way I see it.
Man.
Riding is not a competition. The best riding and progression comes when we push each other together.
And that's it.
That's it.
Wrapped up.
Imagination. Boom. No credits, nothing. We're out of here.
That's it. Wrapped it all up. That is, I mean, I think we said this last year as well. Like the way they present it is so different to what we expect. I mean, that was bang, bang, bang for me. Like,
Yeah.
we were.
Which is why it wasn't live. One, weather.
Yep, exactly.
Because they have Red Bull also has, I don't know that you care about snowboarding at all, but they have
yeah.
so they have the natural selection, Travis
Oh, yeah.
Rice's
Yeah.
contest, which
Yeah.
is awesome. It's
Yeah.
they go out and they find these, like they have these mountain faces, and these dudes are hitting them like they get to hit them like 2-3 times max, and they're
Yeah.
just shredding and throwing off of these big ass cliffs and pillows and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's great. It's the same, it's hard to, you still have, even though they do like the creative, so anyway, my point was they used to live stream them, but a lot of times you don't know which day is actually going to be good, so it was
Yeah.
like, okay, the contest is going to happen between Monday and Friday this
Yeah.
week, weather permitting, so then they couldn't really do it. The other thing is actually transporting people to the top of the mountains and stuff takes so long.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing
Yeah.
with something like this where you couldn't really choreograph all that to where it's live streamed like as fast as they do like a supercross or
yeah,
something.
you're not going to make a 47 minute clip out
No.
of a live stream there.
That's
That would
gonna
have
be
taken them probably 4 hours
exactly,
minimum.
exactly.
Um,
But
but
the
then like I would have watched it though.
yeah,
Like
I
we
almost
do.
think that that original version needs to be available, and then you can have this, and then you can go to the
Yeah.
other thing because even like you're saying with uh, natural selection, I sit there and watch the 3 hour.
Man, I'd watch 3 hours just if they were talking about the bulldozers on this event. Like, I'd sit there and watch that. That'd be sick.
So my
No, I
what I was saying though is that like it's what they have found with natural selection in the stuff being untouched, and either way you're getting a brand new course, even if it's the same face, just
yeah,
because the snow is different or whatever. And it's like I would guess that Ride in the Hills would be the closest thing to actual
yeah,
like real free riding where it's like you have to be creative and find stuff to jump versus being like even creative line is just like linking different jumps together in a pre-made course.
yeah, that's it. Exactly. And they're trying to do it. They did have a crowd there again this year. It didn't look huge, but there
Yeah.
was a crowd there. I guess that location is just in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
so nobody's going to drive out to the middle of Kansas. But
I bet you there are not that many people from Kansas that like freestyle, so yeah, probably a lot of people drove there.
yeah, that's true. So then you've got to find the ones who are up for like a 12-hour drive minimum, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
to even make it out to that place. But you've got to put together a competition where the crowd is there watching it. They're obviously videoing it. The thing that I don't know if they missed an opportunity, but this is now 1 week since the event. This happened 1 week ago, and there was nothing on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Like they can't. I guess they had everybody on like a,
Yeah.
don't say shit until the episode's out
Yeah.
kind of deal. Um, so we all knew that they were there. We saw them putting up stories and clips and stuff like that 2 weeks or let's say 10 days ago when they started training and we see what the course is for the first time, and I was getting all excited about like, oh yeah, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be this Saturday or Sunday. I knew it was on that day, and then there was nothing. Then we've had
Yeah.
to wait one more week to get this 47-minute clip. So I would have been happy to watch the live stream at the time. Just stream whatever.
Yeah.
I would have watched all of that.
That's true.
Then I probably would have watched this as well. And I'm probably still gonna we'll go back and look at all these clips on Instagram for the 15-second ones and
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
And maybe the guy, like the fans who missed all of that, they'll also have these small chapters which they've already broken up. You can tell they've edited it already that way that they can break it up. That this is best whip, this is speed and style,
Yeah.
this is the team jam. So anyway, that's just picking on nothing really. Like it's just sick that they made it. I just
Yeah. No, it's
I wanna
good.
do it.
I liked it, and the format is good, and it seems to be a fun contest. And the course, of course, I mean, just making that course and letting these guys go out there and do what they do is amazing. Because think about,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you had X Fighters the whole time that always kept a course.
yeah,
But a lot of these contests that, like the course went away, like X Games dwindled down to
yeah.
basically nothing. And
Scaffolding that they couldn't even get that right this year.
yeah, like Nitro Circus has always been like two jumps at best, like
Exactly.
a loop maybe at the most. So
That's it.
it's nice that at least there is some kind, because we ride fast ass dirt bikes that can jump big stuff, and it sucks when everybody's
You're only in
limited.
second gear.
Exactly. The best guys in the world are limited to just these little, you know, standard jumps. So it's
That's it.
nice that Red Bull and Tyler and Jason
Hmm.
Baker got together and making this happen and giving us something awesome to
Some
watch, and these
That's
guys a
it.
place to showcase what dirt bikes can really do, not just be stuck in a building on a ramp.
That's it. Yeah, five ramps or 10 ramps in a circle
Yeah,
gets a bit boring after a little while. I'd
exactly.
much rather watch this. Like that was cool though. I was impressed. It was cool that they did the team thing as well. It was a little bit hard to keep up who was on what
Yeah,
team. That
yeah.
was
They
probably
should have
the
given him an
only thing.
like a armband or like something
Yeah,
where
just
like
so I could tell as we were
yeah,
watching it. Like,
instead of being like who was that on, what team
yeah.
were they on again?
But I liked the idea of what they did. Like, okay, these two guys, they're the two best whippers, they're gonna go. These two guys are the fastest, they're gonna go. That was cool.
Yeah,
I was down with that, and it probably broke it up as well. Like so this is the fourth one. So the last 3 years, it's just been a freestyle run,
yeah.
basically on big jumps. And that is awesome. That is fucking cool. But this was, I don't know, this just felt different. It felt good. It was
Yeah,
interesting to watch. It gave me, yeah, just more reason to sit down and like, okay, yeah, first one, Cole Denny, creative line.
yeah.
That was cool.
When I first heard
And Vicky
teams,
Golden.
I was honestly like,
Yeah, I was the same.
I
I was exactly the same. I was
was
like,
like,
oh,
teams.
okay. I mean, we do the teams at night of the jumps. Like that's what this whole year has been. And I was like, okay, they're doing the teams there. Okay, well, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
um, but they did it well. I would say they took the idea and they made it fit the course. They made it fit this 47 minutes. Like that was good.
they made a reason to bring Twitch and Matto out.
Exactly. There's, and to have Feist there as well.
There you
So he
go.
was. I wonder who else was judging. I wonder if it was just the two judges or if there was
Yeah,
anybody
I was gonna
else.
say because obviously Twitch and Matto were not judging, so
And they were the last couple of years, I think. They were
yeah,
both judges. But they brought everybody out. Weege was there
yeah.
talking. Sal, no, what's his name?
Salam,
Salama, Salam Masakela was there. Like they
Salama.
brought out
Maybe it
a
is a at the
Salama.
end.
Yeah, so they brought out a whole bunch of
Yeah,
big
their
names.
budget in announcers has to be higher than riders.
Yeah. The writer's budget was probably a fifth.
Sal's got to be big money.
Yeah,
He's been around
exactly.
for 30 years doing this stuff.
Hell yeah. Maybe that's why they sent Matto out. They're like, look, we're paying you to be here this much. Like, just put some sneakers on, put your helmet on,
Yeah,
and go do a burnout on that fast house bridge. Like, we need you out there. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I think that was a really interesting way of doing Imagination this year. I'd agree with the results, probably except for Cole Denny. I think with the
yeah.
crash, I would have given him the win.
And I would
Uh,
have put Tyler through to the
yeah,
next round of whip, I think.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's free ride. It doesn't really matter about the results at the end of the day. It was just sick to watch it, and I guess that's what Red Bull's doing. Like how they just went straight from the event, like straight one discipline into the next,
Yeah,
and barely told us. I'm guessing that's what they're thinking as well. Like it's just free ride.
yeah.
The competitions aside, that's the side hustle to what the
That's
main part of
the,
it is.
you know as well as I do. Okay, I mean, you're going to agree as soon as I say this, but let's say you didn't have a format. How do you enter, what do you make 47 minutes out of?
Yeah,
Just, they're just out
exactly.
there going ham, jumping shit, like willy
Yeah,
nilly? Because
yeah,
that's what it would
exactly.
be.
Yeah,
If
which
you,
is what they want to do.
if you just, this is my point. If you just let everybody free ride,
Yeah,
they'd just all be out there willy nilly, just smashing shit in a row, and like, hold on, I'm gonna hit this, and then they would just, they would session a section, and then go to another section, and they would just move around.
yeah, exactly. Then you'd be talking more like a skate contest or something. where they all just kind of stand there and wait for one guy to just finish and get out of the way,
Well,
and
that's
then the next
you
one
start
goes.
riding something, and then they're like, people have things they want to do on specific jumps or whatever, and then it just becomes, I mean, which is not even a bad, for
I'm up for
knuckleheads like
that.
us that would watch hours and hours of stuff, like, they're just like, go to this jump, session it, and then they start having a whip contest or whatever, or this guy wants to flip it. Like, think of even that in practice, like when Julia wanted to flip it, and now he starts eyeing it up and jumping it, like, how
Yeah.
somebody jumps it differently when they're going to flip than when they're just jumping it or whipping it or whatever. Like all of that. That goes back to our contest that we talked about, which Imagination course would be the perfect place to do it, the first hit contest.
Yeah.
So you roll
Yeah,
out
exactly.
there, you don't get to watch anybody, and you just go, okay, who
This is
hits
it.
what jumps how fast?
Oh, damn. Oh, that would be gnarly. Damn, that would be gnarly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to even be invited to something like that.
Me
Like,
me
no,
neither.
I'll be a judge.
Yeah. But
Who needs water? No
Hill,
problem. I got you.
Parsons, Bierman, McNarls, like, and I don't know the other guys. I don't. It's not saying I know all those guys that well, but I know from watching stuff that those dudes are not afraid to hit stuff first,
No, exactly.
and they would be
And yeah,
very
it's almost
hard.
like they can visualize it and do it, whereas
It's
some other
like
guys would take a little bit of a warm
it's
up.
like
They'd
they
take
just
a bit of
believe in
time.
themselves, and I always had a voice in the back being like, maybe you're wrong, maybe you're going too fast, maybe you're not going fast enough.
my voice was no, don't do it. Just wait.
Maybe you're
Watch
gonna
somebody else, and then you probably
yeah.
can do it.
Commit, but
Oh,
I don't know.
200
You might
foot? I don't
spin. I
know.
don't know. Fuck.
I don't, yeah, I don't, oh, is there a kicker on the end? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my
We'll
brain was always doing.
No, but anyway, I think it was a pretty good event. Like that must be the last comp of 2023.
I would say so. If you guys are done.
Yeah, we're done for now.
Oh shit.
Maybe there's something in December, but it's not confirmed yet.
Hey.
Maybe there's a quick special one that might come in December, but no. So I'd say that's the last big freestyle event for 2023. That's a good way to finish it.
Yeah.
And oh no, whoa, hang on. Well, not it's not freestyle, but it's King of the Whip, like I
Oh
said,
yeah.
down in South Africa. So maybe
What kind
if
of
Patrick
footage are we
Evans
getting out
just
of
beat
that?
Julian. What's that?
What kind of footage are we getting out of that?
Hopefully, good footage.
But
I don't know if it's live. I don't like that one was all for the crowd. So last year they could only have 5,000 people, and it was sold out like pretty much like that.
Awesome.
I think this year it's pretty much almost sold out again, but they've brought in more grandstands and they're going to open it up a bit more. So I don't know how many more thousands they'll be able to bring in. Maybe 6, 7, 8.
Awesome.
I don't know, but I did hear that it could be a little bit bigger. But yeah, like I said, Patrick Evans was supposed to be there last year, but he didn't come, and Julian won. He just beat Julian on this free ride course, so that might give him I don't know, the energy to make sure he has that flight booked. And
Do you know who's supposed to be there?
not yet. No, I would say the 29 other South Africans, and I think there was one dude from Uganda last year as well.
29 South Africans in the whip
Man,
contest.
there was 30 riders last year. It was huge.
Wow.
And 10 of them were freestylers, 20 were racers, and the racers were nuts. They whipped the crap out of it. Like Julian actually had to work hard to win that one. It was not a open and closed kind of case. It was he had to bring the big guns.
And it
to
was
win
from a
this.
ramp?
Yeah, so I think there was 2 ramps, if I remember correctly.
But
2
that's just
different ramps.
impressive that the racers
Man, they killed it.
whipped that well off of the ramps.
They were just sliding up a mesh ramp like it was a dirt like the finish line at a motocross track. They just slid off the thing. It was awesome.
Danny D. Wayne is in the chat. He
Oh,
said, with all the jumps that the no namers made in the hills, why not film something like that there?
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Could I see something like that happening? Not really, because the land where all those jumps are is not anyone's. It's like state land or something.
Okay.
So they basically are just poaching all those jumps. So I don't
Mm,
really. It's either state land or like some rancher owns it that doesn't do shit with it or something. I'm not really
okay.
entirely sure, but they don't own that. So I guess that would be the hurdle there.
Yeah.
But again, unless you could do, it's almost like you gotta be have a section of land like that and then be like, okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess what I'm thinking is like they did in Canesville, right? Where it's like
Yep.
you guys get these sections and then you can shovel jumps or whatever. So that way it's more of them actually
Yeah, getting involved.
making the courses and stuff. This now is a week long fucking contest, because people got
Yeah.
to go out there and shovel for days. But um,
But how long? Like, obviously, this is the fourth year. Those jumps have just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm guessing they still have a lot of time, like Baker and his team out there just building and building and building. How many days do they have training? Like 4, 5? Because you'd need some time just to get your head around the
yeah,
entire fucking course to even psych up to hit some of those jumps.
I would say they
Um,
had at least probably 2 or 3.
yeah.
Um, but I would say, I mean, a lot of those guys don't need that much time. Like I would
No, that's
need
true. They're either going to
days
do
to
it or
hit
they're not.
stuff. Yeah, exactly. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm hitting that tomorrow. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
ugh. Though it's
Whereas
windy
then,
today. It's windy.
yeah, I think it's really windy. I'm not jumping it. But then, like, oh, man, I'd love to see. I think Danny Dwayne's right though. I'd love to see that no namers course get used somehow. But yeah, if it's a bit of a could get closed down if they try and make a production out of it, then it's
You
not
would
worth the
just
risk.
have to, but if you did, it depends on how the contest is. But like, they Ride to the Hills or the Great Ride Open, they
Mm,
went out there and filmed the stuff and then did it. It just wasn't streamed,
yeah, yeah,
which you
exactly.
could do and just have. You almost need to do like they do real moto and have a filmer and like
Yeah,
a
yeah, true.
couple of guys and they film the whole process of building the jumps and everything and have these criterias of like submitting the spot, the location or whatever and pictures,
Ooh,
and then you're like, okay, there's nothing there, and then they have to document building their jumps
yeah,
straight up to day of contest when maybe the judges come out and watch them
that's
ride
cool.
their section. That would be
I
cool.
like that idea. That's kind of cool. Hmm.
Danny says, is it free riding if it's man made? I think by hand, still, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Even though I've seen people move a lot of stuff by hand,
Yeah,
I would still say by hand, yes, it's definitely
definitely.
free riding.
Yeah.
I guess you're a little bit, uh, once you bring a machine in, I'm gonna say if you
Well,
bring a machine in and do the face
yeah.
and maybe just touch the landing, sure. Once you've built a landing, I don't know that
Yeah, if you've pulled a landing out of nothing, then you're
exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
But if you make a lip to like on the side of a mountain to a landing, sure, that's still
Yeah.
free riding.
Yeah, I think I think it's all kind of free ride. I think the question it was the question about
He just says
imagination or is it about
is it free riding if it's man made? So,
like I would ooh, that is a tough question. If
but I think like we're saying, if the structure is there and you tune up
yeah,
the face and the landing, okay.
Yeah.
Not
if
too
you-
much.
Then
But
if you put those criteria on Imagination, like that's just been ripped out of
oh
the
yeah,
ground.
that's
Like
not even free ride
they've
stuff.
just fucking like this is X Fighters on steroids. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. And that's why I brought up earlier, why I keep bringing up about like it not being like natural selection
Mm,
or like those things, whereas they do make obstacles on the mountainside for natural
yeah.
selection. But it's still, even if they leave the obstacles there, every year you go back. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess dirt is the same, you have to shape it or whatever, but my point is it's untouched, right? When they show up with the to film that day, it's untouched. There's nobody's been grooming the pillows. They are how they are from how the snow fell.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Versus these things are like manicured
Yeah.
jumps and
I don't.
course.
I don't think I saw one bit of dirt that wasn't where it should be on this
Dude,
course.
the whole
Like,
thing.
that was perfect.
Any place that was not grass on the outside was like
Backbladed.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
Tracked
that
in.
was a lot of backblading.
Dude. That whole there were
Fuck.
probably like 10, 12 acres more, 15 acres of totally manicured dirt.
Yeah. Now, man, that like it's getting close to being a golf course out of dirt.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
this is
full manicure.
this is the whole question that we had last year with it, right? When they were like Tyler won, but we're like Julian could have done KOD flips off of a lot of that stuff, but didn't. So when does it
Yeah.
become? This is why I'm like it is a free ride contest, but even the imagination creativity line thing, you are still riding within the confines of a manicured course.
Yeah. Yeah. Except Cole making his
There you go. On top of the box, son.
he's just out there with a cordless drill and a fucking saw, and he's just made up a little bit of a platform to get on top. Like
Yeah,
that's sick.
like did he have that wood in his van and he
Yeah,
drove it
he's
out
probably
there or
driven
what?
to Kansas. He's probably taken one of his jumps down from his house, put all the timber in the back, and then he's just headed straight to Kansas. Like,
Yeah.
I'm building what I need to build. Like I got to win this thing.
Don't worry, I got a screw gun. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that Ride to the Hills and the Great Ride Open and all those things were just before their time. And they were such
Yeah, they were.
epic events. And I mean, I say they were before their time, but like, is there more money in the sport now? Probably not. I guess that's why
No.
it didn't work, you know?
No, that's true. But then, yeah, I think you're right. Like it may not have been appreciated as much as it would be appreciated
Yeah.
now. That would be the thing. Like it's everything has become so big, so gnarly. Everything has to be perfect or you die.
Yeah.
In freestyle, that now we actually do get to appreciate free ride in whatever form it comes in.
So what I was saying with the contest, you could have people everywhere.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you could have guys in France submit their, like a team in France, they're going to build their free ride jumps and film a part with it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Makes sense. There you go. Next comp.
All right, how do we put it together? The internet free ride
All right.
competition.
Tell us how do we get
I was
this
asking
done?
you. You're the
Ah,
I'm
you're
idea
asking
guy.
me?
You're
I thought
logistics
you were
guy.
asking the internet. I was like, okay, everybody, tell us how we're doing this. 'Cause
You're logistics guy. I'm just idea
I
man.
no, I think you're absolutely right. Like as the words were coming out of your mouth, I can see how this could work. Like it's real moto, but
International free
yeah,
ride.
do it.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
you have to send a geolocation or whatever. We'll get on Google Maps, look
Maybe
at
a
it.
private geolocation, so we're not sending people out
Yeah.
to fuck you up.
Yeah, exactly. Just send us a private one. We look, we zoom in with Google Maps. We see that there's no like pre-existing jumps or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just document. You get so much time, like whatever, a week. and then you try to put in your line, and then film your video of it, and then submit that.
Hell yeah. Oh, now that's
So it's basically, like I said, real moto, but not for X Games,
yeah,
unless
yeah,
they buy
exactly.
the idea. And like free ride, so you got to make your. It's more about the cultivating of the jumps in the spot and putting a video together than it is like just showing off, different things that you can do.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for. I'm gonna write that down. I don't even have a pen. I do not have anything here. Right,
I'm gonna text
make a
it to you.
little. I'm gonna make a little note. Yeah, yeah. I'll text it to you now, so then you can like pull me up on this in 3 weeks when I haven't done anything.
All right, sounds good.
What is it? Real moto, but not X Games.
Yeah.
What did you say? Yeah, like
Real moto, but without X Games. But no, it's an
but to do
international.
a free ride,
Yeah, it's like free
find
ride,
their
real
line,
moto, or something.
find their line, basically virgin dirt.
Danny D. Wayne's saying shovels only.
Oh, nah, man, I want to see some diggers in. There's still got to be a if you've got a machine and you can make like a 200-foot jump out of something, you'd want to have a good landing.
Skid steer only. Can't go any bigger than skid steer. You can't pull a
Well,
D8.
we can have a Danny Dwayne trophy for the one who does it with shovels only.
Yeah, you get a no dig, no ride trophy.
Oh yeah. No,
Maybe you get extra points on your score for
Yeah,
hand
that's
built. You get extra points if it's hand built. You also get extra points for creativity. So if you come up with something really kooky that we've never really seen before, you get creative points for that.
Well, then Cole Denny's won it already.
Well, that's true too.
So
I'm okay with that.
hang on.
We've
Is
made the
timber
Cole Denny
allowed?
contest.
Is timber and a cordless drill allowed in this?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
he's in
Listen,
trouble.
hey, if in lieu of getting a skid steer and carving a face,
I can't
you
even
bring
spell
in
loo.
you bring in 2x12s and make some sketchy ass ramp on a dirt face, I'm giving it to you.
Hang on, I'm writing this here. I've had to try and remember how to spell loo. Lieu, I believe it is. If in lieu of skid steer, cordless drill, and
Plywood.
timber,
It's totally fine.
and plywood.
If you happen to find the plywood and wood in the area where you're free riding, then you're
If you've
basically
cut the tree down yourself,
no,
and used
no.
it,
If you are someplace near a construction yard or where people dump stuff, and you happen to be upcycling, we'll give you green points if you upcycle some.
upcycling. Oh my god. Green points for upcycling.
Dude, we'll be like, Cole Denny has a negative carbon footprint in this contest.
Holy crap. I think we could pull 10 more sponsors out of this. So that'd be easy. Yeah, a green, when people are being green on their sponsorship budgets. Oh, Cole Denny, negative carbon footprint.
Negative
That is
carbon
impressive.
footprint. He upcycles. He uses everything. He's like built to shred for dirt bikes.
That's it. Exactly. Man, that's it. I love it. Love the idea. Thank you, Tyler and Red Bull for imagination and
Sparking our imagination.
sparking out. That's the whole idea. That's what he said.
This is gonna be sparking our imagination 4.1.
4.1. There you go. We actually get to use our decimals.
That's
I like
right.
it. Awesome.
All right.
Shall we wrap this one up?
Let's wrap it up. Danny D. Wayne, go back and watch the whole contest, and whoever else is watching this too. It says there's 2 people. We just basically talk over the contest and don't pay attention to any of their rules, which were not really, I feel like, explained that well.
They could have been.
They might have been, but we didn't pay attention to anything. We were just looking at pictures. It
Yeah.
was basically like
We're knuckleheads. You know. We just like watching dirt bikes flying.
that's right. All right, so if you want a totally uninformed point of view on Red Bull Imagination, you can just rewind this when we're done and watch it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. That was cool.
Yeah, thank you
Have a good
guys.
day.
All right, everybody. Peace out.